Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome back to Easy English Tutors, the place where we make mastering this language simple, practical, and, most importantly, a lot of fun.
Hi, Sarah. And hello to every single one of our amazing friends and listeners tuning in from different corners of the world today. It really is wonderful to be back in the studio with you again.
I'm so happy you're here too, John. By the way, quick question for you before we dive into today's lesson. Did you happen to get that message I sent you earlier this morning?
Yeah, I definitely did. I actually got it the very second I woke up. It was literally the first thing I saw when I reached for my phone on the nightstand.
Oh, wait a second. Did you notice what just happened in our conversation right there? Just in those first few seconds?
What do you mean, Sarah? Did I miss something important?
Well, we used an incredibly common word without even thinking about it, didn't we? It's a word that slips into almost every sentence we say in daily life. It's almost invisible because it's so useful.
Oh, I see what you're doing now. You're talking about the word get, aren't you?
Exactly. G-E-T. Only 3 letters, but it's a total powerhouse in everyday English.
It really is a powerhouse. We use it for everything. You get a notification, you get home after work, you get tired, you get better. It's everywhere, and half the time, native speakers don't even realize they're using it because it's just so natural.
So today, we are going to break down this tiny word. Trust me, if you want to sound natural in 2026, you absolutely need to master this one.
And don't you worry at home. We're going to go nice and slow, use plenty of real-world examples, and help you get it, step by step.
I see what you did there, John. Help you get it. All right, let's start. Let's learn how to use get in real, authentic, everyday English. So, John, I hear get being used constantly. But for someone just starting out, it can feel a bit overwhelming because it seems to change its meaning every 5 seconds. What does it actually mean at its heart?
That is a fantastic question. And honestly, the secret is that it's actually quite simple if you look at the categories. At the most basic level, get usually acts as a shortcut for 3 main things: receive, have, or become.
Receive, have, or become. Okay, when you put it like that, it feels a lot more manageable than a long list of dictionary definitions.
Right. Let's look at receive first. Since it's 2026, think about New Year's or birthdays. You might say, I get a ton of messages on New Year's Day, or I get so many well wishes from my family.
Oh, I can relate to that. My phone just keeps buzzing and buzzing with all the texts I get.
Mine too. It can be a bit much sometimes. Now, notice that we don't usually say, I receive many messages when we're talking to friends. Receive sounds a bit like a robot wrote it. We just say, I get messages.
So, using get immediately makes you sound more like a real person and less like a computer reading a manual.
Exactly. Now, the second meaning is have or obtain. For example, you might say, this year I really want to get more free time for my hobbies. Or, I get a fresh start this morning.
I love that phrase, a fresh start. It really captures that positive energy we're all feeling lately.
It really does. And finally, the third big meaning is become. This one is incredibly common. You can say, I get tired after the long holiday season, or I get really motivated when I start a new project.
Oh, get motivated. I hear people saying that all over the office in January. I need to get motivated for my resolutions.
That's because English speakers love the efficiency of this word. It's short, it's flexible, and it's perfect for describing feelings or changes in our lives. It's not a scary word. It's just the glue of real conversation.
I agree. If you want to sound natural this year, get is definitely a word you want to get comfortable with. So, now that we know the big three meanings, let's slow things down even more and look at the details. Let's start with receive.
Okay, so receive is likely the way you'll use get most often in your daily routine.
Right, like when you get an email from your boss or you get a notification on your watch.
Precisely. For instance, if I asked you, Sarah, did you get my email about the schedule?
And I could answer, yeah, I just got it a few minutes ago while I was grabbing my coffee.
See? It sounds so smooth. If I asked, did you receive my correspondence? You'd probably think I was being way too formal, or even a bit strange.
Yeah, that would sound a bit like a lawyer from the 1800s talking. Get feels friendly and approachable.
It also works for physical things. You get a gift from a friend, or you get a package delivered to your door.
Oh, I love that feeling of getting a surprise gift. You're just like, wow, I totally didn't expect to get this.
Exactly. So, the rule of thumb for our listeners is, whenever something is coming toward you, whether it's an email, a text, a gift, or even a cold, get is the word we use. Got it?
Got it. Get equals receive. Simple, everyday English.
All right, moving on from receiving things, let's talk about that meaning about feelings and changes. This is the one that sometimes makes students a bit nervous because it seems so broad.
Yeah, I can see why. But it's actually very logical once you see it as become. You're changing from one state to another.
That's exactly it. Think of it as a transition. If I say, I get tired after a long day at work, it means I am becoming tired.
Oh man, I get so tired by 8 p.m. lately. I just want to curl up on the sofa and do nothing.
Me too. You can also apply it to physical sensations. I get cold if I don't wear a jacket, or I get hungry if I skip my morning snack.
I definitely get hungry fast. If I don't have a snack by 3 p.m., I get a bit grumpy.
See? You use it for a feeling there, too. I get grumpy. We use it for emotions all the time. I get happy when the sun comes out, or I get excited for our weekend trips.
It's not always positive though, right? You can say, I get frustrated when the internet is slow, or I get angry when I'm stuck in traffic.
Oh, the traffic. Don't even get me started on that. I definitely get angry when I'm running late because of a traffic jam.
But then there's that New Year motivation. People are saying things like, I get really motivated to hit the gym in January.
Yes, because it's about a change in your mood or your body. So, when your state of being changes, whether it's your temperature, your hunger, or your mood, get is your go-to verb.
So get plus a feeling word equals becoming that feeling. No complicated grammar, just real-life English.
Now, let's shift gears to a third major way we use this word. This one is about movement, specifically arriving somewhere.
Oh, I love this one because it's so useful in everyday life. Like finally getting home after a really long commute.
Exactly. For example, I might ask you, Sarah, what time do you usually get home in the evening?
Well, usually I get home around 6:30, but sometimes the trains are delayed and then I get home much later. And that's when I get frustrated, like we mentioned before.
It all connects. You can use it for any destination. I get to the office at 9 o'clock, or I get to the gym early in the morning.
It sounds much more natural than saying arrive. If I told my friends, I arrived at the party at 8 o'clock, it would sound like I'm reading a formal police report or something.
Right? It's a bit too stiff for a casual chat. Get is friendly and casual. You can even use it for general places. I get there, I get here, or I get to the park.
I try to get to the coffee shop early so I can grab the comfy chair by the window.
Smart move. So, for our learners, anytime you're talking about reaching a destination, just use get. You can even combine it with time effortlessly.
Got it. Get equals arrive. It's casual, it's easy, and it works everywhere.
All right, we have one more big one to cover before we look at some special phrases. This one is very common in conversations like the one we're having right now. It means understand.
Oh, I use this one all the time. Especially when someone explains something tricky and it finally makes sense.
Exactly. When that light bulb goes off in your head, you can just say, "Oh, I get it now."
Like yesterday. I was trying to figure out that new software on my computer, and I was so confused. Then suddenly, boom, I got it.
That's the perfect example. And you can also use it to check on others. You can ask, "Do you get what I'm saying?" Or simply, "Do you get it?"
And if they don't, they might say, not really. I don't quite get it yet. Can you explain it again?
Right. Here's a little tip for the beginners out there. Whenever you understand something, instead of saying, "I understand," which is perfectly fine but a bit formal, try saying, "I get it." It makes you sound much more relaxed.
I love that. It doesn't sound like you're in a classroom. It sounds like you're just talking to a friend.
You can even use it to show empathy. If a friend is telling you about a problem, you can say, "I get why you're upset," or "I get it. I've been in that situation before."
That's a really nice way to connect with people. It shows you're really listening and you understand their feelings.
Exactly. That's the power of this little word. It's short, it's friendly, and it's deeply connected to how we feel and interact.
Okay, so we've mastered the main meanings. But I know there are also these special combinations, phrasal verbs, that use get. Can we look at some of the most essential ones?
Absolutely. These are like the bonus levels of using get. You probably already know a few without even realizing it.
Oh, I'm ready. What's the first one on the list?
The most basic one, get up. It means to wake up and actually leave your bed. For example, I get up at 7 o'clock every morning.
I wish I could get up that early. On the weekends, I usually don't get up until at least 10 o'clock.
No judgment here. Next is get back. This means to return. I usually get back from my walk around noon.
Or, like we said earlier, I get back home after work. I get back and I immediately drop my bags on the floor.
I do the exact same thing. Then there's get ready. This means to prepare yourself. I need to get ready for our meeting.
Like getting ready for a big party. Picking out an outfit, doing your hair, that's all part of getting ready.
Exactly. And finally, get better. This can mean recovering from an illness or just improving a skill. I hope you get better soon. Or, your English is getting better every day.
Oh, I love that one. It's so positive. I'm getting better at cooking, even though I still burn the toast sometimes.
Well, you're getting better at the burnt toast too, I'm sure. Let's try putting these into a quick conversation so people can hear how they flow together naturally.
Let's do it. I'll be the friend asking about your chaotic morning.
Ready when you are, Sarah.
Hey, John. Did you get up early this morning to beat the rush?
Honestly, Sarah, I barely made it. I got up late because I forgot to set my alarm and had to rush like crazy.
Oh no. Did you at least manage to get ready in time for your first video call?
I got ready super fast, but I was so rushed that I actually forgot my car keys inside the house when I left.
Oh, that's the absolute worst. Did you get back inside to get them, or were you stuck outside?
Luckily, I got back in before the door locked. It was a mini panic, but I made it.
See? Using get makes that whole story sound so much more natural and conversational than using arose or prepared.
Now that we've had some fun, we should probably talk about some common mistakes. Even though get is easy, there are a few traps beginners fall into.
Oh, yes. Let's save everyone from a bit of embarrassment.
First big tip, remember the past tense. When you're talking about yesterday or an hour ago, get changes to got.
Right. So instead of saying, I get a gift yesterday, you should say, I got a gift yesterday.
Exactly. It's a very common mistake to keep it as get for everything. Even when you understand something, you often hear people say, I got it, because the understanding just happened.
That makes sense. What's the second tip?
Don't overuse get in formal writing. Imagine writing a serious essay for university and just using the word get 30 times on one page.
Yeah, your professor might not get it. In those cases, you'd want to use the fancier words we mentioned: receive, become, obtain, arrive.
Precisely. Save get for your friends, your coworkers, and your daily chats. Use the fancy words for the official stuff.
Got it. Casual equals get, formal equals something else.
Third tip, pay attention to those fixed phrases. You can't just put any word after get and hope it works. Some combinations are just set in stone.
Oh, I remember one. I once said, I get along my homework. That was totally wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one doesn't quite work. You would say, I did my homework, or I got my homework done. Get along is only for relationships with people.
It's a small change, but it makes a huge difference in how people understand you. And what about context?
Context is everything. Since get can mean so many things, you have to look at the situation.
Context? Like where you are and who you're with?
Exactly. If I'm at a store and I say, I'll get this, it means I'm buying it. If I'm at home and say, I'll get it when the doorbell rings, it means I'm going to answer the door.
Oh, I see. So the situation helps you choose the right meaning every single time. I think it's time for a quick review before we move to our final community questions. Let's go through those phrases one more time.
Great idea. Repetition is the key to getting better. I'll say the phrase, and Sarah, you give us a quick example.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, number 1, get up.
I get up early every Monday to go for a run, even when I don't really want to.
Number 2, get back.
I need to get back to the office before my next meeting starts.
Number 3, get ready.
It takes me about 30 minutes to get ready in the morning if I skip breakfast.
Number 4, get better.
My friend was sick with a cold, but she's starting to get better now.
And finally, get along.
I really get along well with my new neighbors. They're so friendly.
Perfect. If you're listening at home, try repeating those out loud while you're driving or cleaning. It really helps.
Now, we want to hear from you. This is our favorite part, where we get to chat with all of you.
Yes, we have a couple of fun, simple questions for you to answer using the word get.
I'll go first. Question 1. What is the first thing you get in the morning? For me, I always get a big glass of water, and then I get my coffee started.
For me, I get my slippers on because the floor is freezing, and then I get my phone to check the weather. What about you? Let us know in the comments below.
Second question. What makes you get excited lately? Is it a holiday? A favorite meal? Seeing a friend after a long time?
I get excited every time we see your comments. Seriously, don't be shy. Type your answers below. There's no pressure at all.
Exactly. Using get in your own sentences is the best way to make it feel like your own. So get typing.
Well, Sarah, I think we've covered a massive amount of ground today for one little 3-letter word. We've looked at the main meanings, phrasal verbs, mistakes, and even did some practice.
It's been so much fun. And really, the main takeaway is that get is your best friend for sounding casual and fluent.
It truly is. Just remember, take it one step at a time. You don't have to be perfect right away.
That's right. Making mistakes is just how you get better. Every little bit of practice adds up over time.
And hey, before we say goodbye, if you enjoyed this lesson and found it helpful, we would be so grateful if you could hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach more learners like you.
And don't forget to share this video with a friend who is also learning English. Oh, and of course, subscribe so you never miss a future lesson with John and me.
We have so many more fun topics planned for 2026, so keep practicing, get out there, use what you learned today, and just enjoy the process of learning.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We really appreciate your time and your energy.
Until next time, keep smiling, stay curious, and keep getting better every single day.
Bye, everyone. See you in the next one.
Bye for now. See ya!